What's good, YouTube land? That Weird Collector here. Time for another segment of everyone's favorite, Bionicle builds! It must be your favorite. We're kind of going in reverse chronological order this time, because I have a Bohrok. Basically the first henchman villains introduced. And this is not just a Bohrok, it's a Novak-kal, because the surname, in the lore, they were mutated by one of the bad guys as an excuse for Lego to just paint them silver and resell them. It's like, oh, now it has a little bit of silver, now it's a new thing, now buy it again! And this is the black one. This is Novak-kal, who hilariously, his power is earth, but the hero counterpoint of the same color as power is stone.
A lot like Pokemon types. There's rock and ground types simultaneously, and nobody knows why.
Like, for the heroes, the brown one is earth, the black one is stone. But for these guys, the brown one is stone and the black one is earth. That's the only ones they switch types for some reason.
And so it's double redundant.
A little bit, yeah.
Is there a steel type, or are they all technically steel type?
They're all technically mechanical.
Although they wouldn't be so much steel type as plastic type?
The Bionicle's heroes themselves are human. What's that word for androids? Basically, they're part
cyborgs.
Yeah, they have mechanical parts to them, but they're also organic. They're techno-organic. Yes.
They're bionic.
Yes.
Bionicle.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we'll get into this guy. The things keeping this closed actually are just these little plastic tabs. Good. These guys are insectoid but fully mechanical.
Waspinator.
They do have a hive mind run by two queens.
Two queens?
Yeah, they have two queens.
Interesting.
So there's the lid.
Why not a queen and a king?
I don't know. Here's the little book about them, about their fight. We'll leave that.
Is one of them Alice Cridge and the other Susanna Thompson?
Maybe, I don't know. Dump out all the parts. And then hopefully not drops them on the floor.
Though with the color scheme of the floor, they'll be easy to spot.
Yeah. Where's
as long as you don't crush any of them.
Ah, there's that.
But Legos are pretty durable. Like, they'll hurt your foot before they'll actually crush. It takes a lot of force to actually crush a Lego.
That's why one of the worst injuries is people, or the most memed injuries, stepping on a Lego.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like you step on a Lego. Ah!
Yep. So on the back of the book, it shows you each color of Bohrok, along with the 8 masks that they could come with. One of 8 masks they could come with. So, I can't remember which ones I had as a kid. I know I had some of the originals. I didn't have the silver painted ones. Like, I had the red, the green, and the blue as their regular ones, not with this style opening. All right. So we get a nice shot of him opening because they're.
You might want to zoom in.
Okay.
You have a zoom function on this camera, so
yeah.
Someday you might get your own actual video camera.
Yeah. I still want to be all of me in frame. But.
Yeah, but you need to zoom in occasionally so people can see what you're doing. That's why a zoom function is useful here. That's why you wanted to use this camera.
Here, look, now my head's off screen.
Yes, but they can see your shirt better.
That's not the point.
No, but the point is they can see the Bionicle pieces better. That's the point.
Yeah. Alright.
This video is about the Bionicle, not your face. You're not reviewing your beard.
No. Okay, so starting off, you're going to take this major section, which I imagine is the... Well, there's 2 of them, but so far you take one of them, plug these in, You get with 3 of them. But yeah. They also, the masks we'll talk about at the end, but the masks do play a role, a weird role in the lore. And then take this, and yes, plug that in like that.
Plug it in, plug it in. S.C. Johnson, family company.
Yes. And
Also-
these 2 sections...
Also, plug my channel, Acespade.
Yes. Plug these. Okay. The gears, obviously, gear mechanism, go like that. And then the other section comes over and closes that up. So you have something that looks like that.
If only you were good at doing British accents, you could do the whole thing in the
This is a not attack? No, I can't
yeah,
do it.
the what's his name? Neil Buchanan voice.
Yeah, basically, you want the mechanic to do that. Yeah.
The mechanism. Mechanic is someone who makes mechanisms.
Oh, the mechanisms. Excuse me.
Technically, that makes you a Lego mechanic.
Yes. So then take this piece, and I believe it has 2 of these little crossbars. Is there another one? I feel like I'm missing a... Ah, there it is. It was hiding amongst the silver. Gray on gray became very easy to not see. Nope. Want them like that. Then plug them into the gears. The guilty gears.
Guilty gears?
That video game system, that video game... Remember he had a Death Battle Soul bad guy? Guilty Gear.
I don't remember seeing that. I remember the one with Metal Gear versus Splinter Cell.
And then, oop. Make sure.
Where, the cardboard box is the most important, tool for disguising the enemy.
Plug it in.
It is ideal for...
Bleh. Bleh. Bleh.
Cobraing.
Bleh.
It's doing the Cobra attack. Cobra!
Okay. Plug. There's a couple ball joints. Yep. Plug these. It's black on black plastic. It's going to get very hard to see small details.
I mean, unless you zoom in, everything's hard to see. You should probably be zooming in as you're building it, in fact.
Oh, then.
Like, people aren't here to see your beard and your glasses. They're here to see the toy.
So, take that. And then, rubber band time.
That's,
Here, point the camera down a bit.
Yeah.
No, you can't see my head.
Yeah, but they're not here. People aren't here to see your head. They're here to see the toy's head.
Alright, so we have to take the rubber band and wrap it around the ball joints. This goes.
Is that Vegeta or Goku on your shirt? It's hard
Goku.
to tell. Because when they're Super Saiyan, they look so similar.
Okay, so it's like that. And then we're going to take the bucket, basically. I don't have a better word for it. And plug it.
Well, if it's like a shovel thing, like a plow, they actually do call it the bucket.
Okay. And make sure that is there, so these pieces can hang off like that. Which, in my opinion, these are the eyes of the thing. It's never really explained, but they kind of just look like eyes. Like little fang eyes. Given the shape of the head, as we'll complete it here soon, it'll be more obvious. So, this goes in there.
This goes in there. That's some amazing commentary right there. And
Yes.
if you also didn't know, that goes there, and this is that.
Referred to as the krona, which is basically the brain. Well, no, it is the brain.
Pinky and the brain. Pinky
So then
and
you
the
take
brain.
this plate, which
One
is the...
is annoying. The other is even more annoying.
So you and I.
Yes.
So this piece is basically the face, or like the head cover. You have to plug that all the way through, so you have room on each side for what are essentially its teeth. In my opinion, they're teeth. They're bone white and they look like fangs, so in my opinion, they're teeth.
From a certain point of view.
And then you have to plug it in right here, like that.
It does actually start to look like a snake now.
Yeah. See, that's why these look like eyes, in my opinion, because like that's the head, those are the teeth, those look like the eyes. Like that would only be logical. So now we have to work on the limbs.
Just gonna go out on a limb and
On a
make bad puns.
Yeah. So you have to take these two of these long black bars. And basically, these are where the legs are going to go, and the arms. You have to slide it all the way through.
Oh my.
Ugh.
That's what she said.
And then you form a leg. You form a leg. So you take...
The bottom third of the screen is your crotch.
We're
Just zoom in some more. There we go.
It's crotch o'clock. So then take this, which is a shin. And yeah. Plug a foot on. And there you have one leg. Just plug it in like that.
And now we're making the Bionicle's crotch.
Indeed. And just do the same thing on the other side. Plug it in, and now you have two legs. Ooh, am I putting them on the right? Yes, I did put them on the right peg. Do the same thing, yep. And now we come to an arm. So, basically, the same motion. Only slightly different. It's two of these instead of a foot.
So it's the same, but it's different.
But it's slightly different. And then it goes on there. And that's an arm. And I can skip a step ahead and just put the hand on.
That's handy.
And it actually does kind of look like a circular saw. With the little teeth all around.
Play a game.
Although he's having trouble balancing.
Yeah.
Take this, do the same thing on the other side. Plug it in. Lots of plugging today.
By the way, I have a YouTube channel. Go subscribe to it, please. I need the subscribers. I want ad revenue.
So I think
Also, I do art on Fur Affinity.
I think the best way to make it stand is like
Speaking of
that.
Art Attack.
Yep. Oh wait, the hands actually go in the sides of the hands because this.
The hands go in the sides of the hands, so they're hands coming out of the sides of hands.
Because this thing is a standard kind of Technic hand, like. Whoop.
Can he General Grievous and turn two arms into four?
Not quite. He can.
Kenobi.
He is more like a Droideka though, where he can form a ball, or Samus if you prefer.
Looks more like a Droideka.
You know, Samus
Or a
is more fun.
Bakugan.
Yeah, that too. Is there anything? I think that's it.
By the way, gonna trigger some people here. Bakugan overrated.
Yeah, this piece does nothing but hold that rubber band. So to transform it in, obviously,
I imagine those rubber bands need to be replaced often.
I don't know. Obviously, you can still do this, and then you can flip open its head, do the mask thing.
I threw my brain at you.
Well, now I'm going to bring in this guy for a specific reason.
The Darth Maul droidica.
So these two are connected in lore in a very convoluted way. So this thing is referred to a Krana. One thing it's used for is actually throwing it at an enemy, which then, if it lands on the enemy's face, as we'll see in a later video, it does basically take over their mind and makes them part of the hive until it gets taken off, and then they regain their senses.
So, like, E-rated head crabs.
Or the Borg.
They're more like head crabs because the Borg assimilate people with nanoprobes, nanites they inject from their hands, whereas a brain attaching onto your face is more like the head crabs from Half-Life.
Yeah, but also these are connected because, according to lore, and this is the convoluted part, if the Krana gets, I don't know if it's infected or like hit by some energy, it'll mutate into this, and then get put in one of these bodies. Because I'm guessing these are more, I'm guessing, probably faster or whatnot, and like can more fight one-on-one with the Bionicles, with the Toas, while these guys are much better in hordes, and there are hundreds of each color of them that swarm everywhere. But yeah, that's basically these two's connection.
Roger, Roger.
So now we turn it into a ball, and it's very, very simple. You just basically, because all the joints are ball joints, except for the head, the head's not a ball joint, it just does that. But you got shoulder, elbow, wrist. You basically just fold it up like this.
So can it form a force field around itself?
I don't know if lore. I don't know. I don't think the Lord's ever said anything about that. But let me look at specifically what it wants me to do.
But if there's no lore, is there data?
Okay. So fold it in. Oh, I should be holding it to the camera. Basically that. Come on, where's the head supposed to? Yeah. I think it's supposed to peg in. It's been a long. I had a few of these, as I said, growing up. It's been so long. There. That's the best way to make it spherical. You can't be spurious.
Even I'm gonna.
And now it's a ball. Now it. Jackass.
It's over there.
Yes, I know. And that's basically it. Although, look at that combination. That's just.
I can't see very well from here.
It's basically one of these guys wearing two other ones as arms.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds very Transformers-y.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into the instructions for that. Hold on. And the last thing before we wrap up, this piece is specifically to go in here and grab this thing.
It's a stand.
Well,
oh, that looks pretty cool. I see.
It goes in there, and that's how it holds itself in there, by the taint.
Kind of looks like a mini planet former.
And this thing, again, throw it in the container because you're never going to use it again. But, yeah. That's one of these very droidica looking things. Although he can't really use his gimmick when he's in this mode.
Well, I mean, the droidicas have to actually unfurl themselves to attack, so... The ball mode is just for getting around quickly.
Yeah, pretty much the same idea here. There you go. That's Novak-kal.
I do kind of wonder why Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, when they were fighting the things, why didn't they just use the Force to, like, slam them into each other?
I don't know.
Like, I know they were shooting, but they saw them coming right before they put their force fields up, but they decided to use the, force speed instead, aka fast editing, editing blur, and then they never used force speed again. Even when it would have actually been helpful.
Well, a lot does not make sense. But there you go.
From a certain point of view.
Actually, I could throw this piece in, but that's that. Wrapped up in one nice, ready-to-go container of Lego bad guy references and cliches. You can actually rip these off if you want. So, yep. Thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. Until next build, I don't have a Lego-based goodbye pun. Keep on building?
Keep it Lego Batman?
Keep on building?
I'm the knight.
Whatever. Bye-bye. Oh wait, I can't even see where my hand is on camera. Bye-bye.